Well, rising energy costs are a concern for everyone, especially Californians, and the price hits more than your monthly PG&E bill. Here to explain is Fernando Correa, entrepreneur, developer, and CEO of Lightcore Energy Group. So thanks for being here, Fernando. So most consumers are concerned with, what they're paying power companies at home. But let's talk about how these higher energy prices affect businesses' bottom lines and, in turn, us, the consumer.
Hi, Emily. Thank you for having me here. Yeah, it's affected quite big because if you have a raising up of energy costs, we have here more than 30% expense. The costs are developing over more than 30% than the last 2 years. So what we face off is that some companies are broke down only because of these costs. So, and we have made in the near past that clients of us can't develop any longer his company because the costs are too high. And say one example, we have a customer in Dresden, Germany. This is in the area of Berlin. And they shut down because the costs, the monthly costs, raised up from €1 million to €4 million in month.
Yeah.
So therefore,
it's just crazy. We see the same thing here.
Absolutely.
We see the same thing here in California. It's very similar stories where the cost of doing business, of all the businesses, of all the things that go into your business are just astronomically high. And sometimes we don't even think about the basic needs of keeping the lights on. So renewable sources of energy, it is a big topic, especially here in California, especially abroad. So tell us about your company. Tell us about Lightcore Energy Group. What do you guys do? How are you helping in this energy space?
Yeah, we can lower the cost with different things. Let me say upfront what we are doing really. So we are not an energy supplier of electricity or gas only. We are also a planner and builder of solar systems, solar power plants. Then we deliver LED light systems, and those topics are you can lower your costs. Let us say per kilowatt hour, you have costs normally in the industry of 23, 24 cent euro. And if you install a solar system on the roof of, let us say, a storage, if you own a storage as a company owner and you make your business in this building, so you can put on a top a solar system. And we lower the cost from 23, 24, 25 cent euro to 12 or to 11 or to 10, nearly 8. So this was really the best turnover is between 5 and 8 cent per kilowatt hour instead of 23. And we're talking here about companies. The private persons, if you rent a flat or you have a flat or a house and you need energy, so, okay, take a seat, 42 cent per kilowatt hour, 42, 43, 44, 45. So it means we have a cost explosion of over 40% faced in the last 2 years. This is weird, really.
It really is. So, okay, so you mentioned adding solar to your business or your home, but do you see any challenges or opportunities in terms of grid integration? So we talk about this a lot in California. I have been around for decades that I've experienced blackouts and rolling grayouts. And I mean, we've seen problems with the energy grid in Texas. So what do you see are the challenges there, and how do you foresee overcoming those?
So the problem is we take the nukes out of our power grid, the nuclear power plants. So the last 6 was shut down, and the problem is to stabilize, to hold the stabilize the power grid in a frequency we have here in Germany, 50 hertz. of frequency, and we are faced really big problems the last 2 years or the last year when the last nukes take off the grid. So I don't know, I haven't seen so many blackouts regionally, not over the whole country, but regionally, cities or countries, or let us say the environmental smaller countries around a big city. Yeah, we have faced so many blackouts. It's unbelievable, and the reason why is the nukes that we didn't have any longer.
Right.
That's a problem.
Right.
So this is the one point. So the other point, we have the problem. The government, they develop many things in order to accelerate the section of renewables, but the administration, they forgot sometimes the administration, because you can't put these bunch of power plants, let us say solar power plants, to the grid, because we haven't the employees to do it.
Yeah. So we're sort of ignoring the market demand, and we're kind of deciding the direction that we're going to go before we're kind of ready to go in that direction. But we need it, sometimes that forces companies to make creative decisions and to sort of innovate. So Lightcore Energy, you guys are actually based in Germany, but looking into the future, what are your plans to expand real quickly for me? What are your plans to expand service to America or further into Europe?
Yeah, so like you introduced us, we are the Lightcore Group. So we have the Lightcore in Germany, we have a Lightcore in Bulgaria, and we have since 2019 not operative, but is still there, the Lightcore Inc. in Florida. So we will went, and this depends on the political situation in the future in the US. So if we become again a manager, let us say in this way, so then we will come for sure to America. Yeah? But with that recently administration, we were not so enthusiastic in the last years to take a step to the US.
Yes, this next year could be a deciding factor for a lot of businesses. So it's kind of wild to watch here in America, but we're looking forward to it, and we appreciate the conversation. We appreciate your perspective on energy, especially here in California. Thank you so much for being here today. We will have more information about Lightcore Energy Group. We'll put it on our website as well. Fernando, thank you so much.
Thank you too, Emily.
See if AAA can take us somewhere fun.